In my previous video, you have seen how to apply for Canada Child Benefits. In today's video, let's see how to fill RC66SCH form. Before starting this video, let's see what is RC66 form. RC66 form is the Canada Revenue Agency form you need to fill out if you intend to apply for the Canada Child Benefit or the GST HST tax credit for your child, and when completing your tax return. Both of these benefits are covered with this single form. In Google, type RC66SCH. Click on this first link, RC66SCH Status in Canada and Income Information. RC66SCH Status in Canada and Income Information for the Canada Child Benefits application. Here there are two PDF forms. One is 23e.pdf and another fill-23e.pdf. To fill the form, you have to select the second PDF form, which is fillable. It's downloaded. Let's open. First, you need to find out if this form is for you. Fill out this form if any of the following situations apply. You, your spouse or common law partner if you have one, or both of you became a resident of Canada, for example, a newcomer to Canada or a returning resident of Canada in the last 2 years. Became a Canadian citizen within the last 12 months. In this form, you will provide information about your and your spouse or common law partner's residency status, citizenship and immigration statuses, and income. You do not have to fill out this form if the information was previously submitted and has not changed. In step 1, you need to fill your information, your SIN number, your first name, last name, your spouse or common law partner's SIN number. Select this checkbox if your spouse or common law partner doesn't have a SIN number. Your spouse or common law partner's first name and last name. Step 2 is your residency status. We are newcomer to Canada, so I have to fill A section. In this section, you need to enter the date when you became a resident of Canada. We came to Canada on Jan 17, 2022. That date I have to fill in this section. Whichever section applies to you, only that section you need to fill. Step 3 is your citizenship or immigration status. If you are a Canadian citizen, then you need to enter the date when you became a Canadian citizen. If you are a PR holder, then you need to enter the date in section B. We are work permit holders, so we belong to section D, temporary resident. You become a temporary resident when you are legally authorized by IRCC to enter Canada for temporary purposes such as a visitor, student, worker or temporary resident permit holder. You were given a confirmation document such as a visitor record, a temporary resident permit or a study permit that shows a start date and an expiry date. As a temporary resident, as defined in the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, you or your spouse or common law partner must meet both of the following requirements for Canada Child Benefit purposes: only lived in Canada throughout the previous 18 months, have a valid permit in the 19th month. Here is an important note. If you do not meet the above conditions or your permit has a remark stating does not confer status or does not confer temporary resident status, your application will only be used to register the child or children for the GST or HST credit and other programs administered by the CRA. You will need to reapply for the CCP once you meet all of the conditions. If you are a temporary resident, then you need to fill this section very carefully. It says, enter the start date and expiry date of each document that covers the period after your 18 months of residency. If you need more space, use a separate sheet of paper and attach it to this form. When I came to Canada, at that time I had visitor record. So in document 1, I have to enter visitor record. Start date and expiry date of visitor record. After 6 months, I got work permit. So in document 2, I have to enter work permit, start date and expiry date of work permit. Similarly, you have to enter your spouse detail. Let's move on to step 4, your income detail. Enter your and your spouse income from all sources that was not reported on a Canadian tax return. All amounts must be converted into Canadian dollars using the Bank of Canada exchange rate in effect when you received the income. Enter 0 if you are not working. If you became a resident of Canada between Jan 1st and May 31st, then enter your income in section A, B and C. Between June 1st and December 31st, then you need to enter income in sections A and B. Section A, the year you became a resident of Canada. Enter the year you became a resident of Canada. We became a resident of Canada on 17th Jan 2022. So in this section, I have to enter the income earned from Jan 1st 2022 till Jan 16th 2022, which was in Indian currency. I have to convert that to Canadian dollar and enter in this section. Section B, 1 year before you became a resident of Canada. That means I have to enter the amount earned from 1st Jan 2021 till 31st Jan 2021. I have to convert that amount into Canadian dollars and enter that amount in this section. Similarly, section C, 2 years before you became a resident of Canada. The amount earned in the year 2020 from 1st Jan till 31st Jan, I have to convert that amount in Canadian dollars and update in this section. Step 5, signature. I certify that the information given on this form is correct and complete. I understand it is a serious offense to make a false statement. Put your signature and date. Once this form is filled out, make sure that all steps of this form are filled out correctly. Make a photocopy of this form for your future reference. Once everything is done, review this form and attach this form in Canada Child Benefit application. I hope this video is helpful. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone. See you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you.